Yeah, we about to go live.
That's all right. You ain't slow down.
Act like you got them skate. 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 Go live, we're finna go live. 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 Go live, we're finna go live.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? We in the building today, man. We looking at Commitment Watch Live. Y'all already killing the chat. Appreciate it. Let me know real quick. We already got 45. I need a thumbs up. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. And Footballville, if you can hear me, boy, I'm coming for you, boy. I'm coming for you. I see you already. Let me get a thumbs up real quick to make sure everything looks good and sounds good. And we get this deal rolling, man. We're a couple minutes out from this young man making his commitment. So waiting on a thumbs up right quick from somebody. And we'd be good to go. Well, Footballville. Let me see here. Footballville. I'm finna get you. I'm finna get you, boy. That boy, that tough on me, man. That boy tough on me. I'm finna get him. Let me see if I got a thumbs up. All right, we got a thumbs up. We good to go. Let me get this poll open as normal. Hopefully I got this thing down pat. We got it working. We can make it happen, man. Let me get it going in here, and we're going to definitely check it out. I'm super excited for this young man. He's from the Lakeland area, Central Florida area, and, you know, he's got a big commitment. I hate to see him leaving the state. You know, that's just another one that's out the door, man. That's big-time talent. I did his WRE today. I did his WRE. Matter of fact, I'll play his highlight right here. I got the WRE playing. You guys can check it out. This is from earlier today. If you hadn't had a chance to go back and watch it, go back and check it out as well. Give it a thumbs up, like, and all the other good stuff while I get this poll rolling. And let's see if we can get this thing rolling here. All right, let me make sure I got it up. All right, let's start this poll. But anyway, I want to talk about this young man real quick. I'm trying to get this poll open. All right, we already got the votes rolling in already. If you want to vote, all right, so I see it's working perfect. I'm going to put it in right now. You can see it's already rolling. I'm going to vote. You have to put the exclamation point, vote, space, T is for Texas, and O is for Oklahoma. I'm going to go with O. I'm going to go with O. All right, cast my vote. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see if it catch up in the deal there, man. So you can see the votes are coming in. You can see them popping up and everything else. What is this? All right, here we go. So it's just playing down there. That's his highlight tape if you didn't get a chance to see it. I'm super excited. This young man is 6'3", 280 pounds. 280 pounds. All right, and runs like a deer. Trust me, this dude can go. If you want to vote, this right here is Space Mountain. That's incorrect. You have to vote just like Willie did. Exclamation point. Vote right after space. O is for Oklahoma. T is for Texas. I know it's a little learning curve in that. That's not going to work right there, Jimmy. That's not going to work, Donald. You need to put, I know it's a little complicated. That's just how it works. You know, coach trying to make it happen. I need you to do like Sheila did. Exclamation vote. O or T. That's how you get it. That's how you get the votes in right now. We see Oklahoma's leading right now 8-2 for Texas A&M and Oklahoma. So you see it right here. I'm trying to see if I can check on his when he's about to make his commitment. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up as well. But he's a big time dude, man. He's got a lot going on. Great athlete. The only thing about his film, this is from 2019. This is his sophomore footage. Like I said, I wish he had 11th grade film. I'm not sure if there was any injuries involved. I'm not sure if they played. They were in Florida. I'm not sure. Maybe they didn't play, whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna see. Right here, big shout out to this guy right here. Big shout out to Aaron Tank Jones. He said, "Man, Texas A&M." All right, well, put your vote in, Aaron. But he does great with training defensive linemen around the city, in the Central Florida area. So go ahead and check him out if you can. Aaron, put your information down in the chat as well. If people, maybe they got some kids they want you to train in that area, man, go for it. You know, I'm a place to make it happen. Also, I'm going to open up the phone lines here in a second. All right, Ernest says he played his 11th grade year, but I don't have any footage. There's no tape on him, only 11th grade highlight tape. And I know they're in the middle of their 12th grade season, so I understand maybe they don't have that, but I don't know where that footage is, Ernest. So I tried my best to look for it, man. We were all over the place, but we couldn't find it. All right, Aaron says Trenchman Academy. You got to come on, man. You got to market better than that, baby. Trenchman Academy. Where do they find you? Instagram, Facebook. Where do they find you? Come on. You got to make it better than that, baby. Come on. Let's go get this thing rolling. All right. Anyway, we got a couple of people out there in the votes. I'm trying to see if I can make sure I pull this up because I don't want to miss his part coming on when it comes on here. He's broadcasting live, so let me see if I can make sure I'm watching it at the same time. And if I got a little bit of time, then what I'll do is I'll pop it over. All right, here we go. All right. So, real quick, like I say, Big Mid, there we go. Come on, there you go. Trenchman AC at Twitter. All right, Instagram is all the same. All right, man. Big shout out to you, Aaron, man. He's actually been on the show as well when we did our play for play, man. Did a great job when we broke down defensive line and everything else. Real quick, we currently got 89 in the chat. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. The goal is to get 20,000 subscribers by December 31st. 20,000 subscribers by December 31st. We're almost there, guys. We are almost there. All right. Almost there. I'll make sure I was on the right page. All right. Anyway, Boomer Sooners in the building. I guess we got a little bit of time. Let me see. I can open up the phone line. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see what I want to know what you guys' thoughts are. We're not talking about Miami today, guys. We are talking about this young man, Texas A&M and Oklahoma. So if you got something to talk about that, please do, man. I know we want to talk about hurricanes, guys. I know, I get it. I totally understand. But the phone line will be open here in 3, 2, 1. It's open, guys. More than welcome to call in. If you happen to call and talk when he pops on, then what I'll do is I'll have to cut you off. Okay. Hate to say it that way, but that's the truth. I have to cut you off if that's the case. All right. Let me get the phone line here. All right. So we're good to go. So phone line is open. That's funny right there. Tuck Fexus. I love that, man. Smooth way of doing it, man. I appreciate you doing that. You know, it's a family show, so we couldn't do it all that way. Let's see what the poll looking like, man. We got 4 votes for Texas, 16 for Oklahoma. And I'm sorry, Texas A&M. I don't want to disrespect you guys, but definitely. All right. Come on. Phone line's open. I want to hear some people calling. Anyway, Mars says, Coach, you need to be a coach at Oklahoma. Lincoln would love you. So would the kids. Hey, I appreciate it. Tell them to go and give me a call. All right. We got a 305 area code. You might be I don't know what you are. You a fan of any one of these programs, fan of this show, man? Give us a call. Let us know. Talk to us.
Hi, Coach. This is Anthony. How are you today?
Anthony, I'm doing great, man. Good to hear from you. I know you got whatever you're going to say, it has to be in regards to Mr. Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy or Texas or Oklahoma.
This is what I'm wondering. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that elite superstar defensive talent, being that I understand it's Oklahoma, but in general would choose a Big 12 school in their top 2 because that conference plays no speck of defense whatsoever. I'm kind of surprised elite defensive talent would choose programs in the Big 12, being that there's no defense whatsoever in that conference. I understand selecting the SEC, or maybe the Big 10 because they play defense a little bit better, or maybe playing in the Pac-12 or something because they at least have a semblance of defense. But choosing a Big 12 school doesn't make sense for me. I understand why the kid does it because Oklahoma's a successful program, but there's no defense whatsoever in that conference in general. Why would elite defensive talent choose that conference?
Well, maybe because
Is my
by the
question.
time he gets there, they'll be in the SEC. Maybe some things will change. You gotta remember they're supposed to be going in 2023. So maybe he looked at it that way. Maybe he just formed a great relationship. I think it's a great question that you asked. Maybe he's formed a great relationship with some of these coaches and in these schools.
With Alex Grinch or something like that.
Yeah, maybe so. Like I said, I'm not really sure all the ins and outs. If somebody can speculate in the chat, please do so. But again, Oklahoma's, Jimmy Satterfield just says here, Oklahoma's headed to the SEC. Maybe guess what? Ole Miss is in the SEC. You know, we know that conferences are typically inclined to kind of do what they do, but at the end of the day, it's still up to the coach and their philosophy. Because now, if you look at Ole Miss, right? Look at Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin out there scoring 50 points, winning games 52-51. So it's really all upon when the philosophy of the coach and the staff, in my opinion, if you ask me. So
No, that's what I'm saying. But in general, when you look at the philosophy of the Big 12, most of the teams are offensively minded and
Agreed.
stuff like that.
I totally agree with
But
you.
when
But
you
like I
look
say,
at-
things may be changing, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I see that maybe he's looking at the future because Texas and Oklahoma are probably going to have to change their philosophies in terms of recruiting because of the conference they're moving into the year after 2022 and 2023, because that conference is more defensive dominant. Do you agree?
No, I totally agree. I understand exactly what you're saying. I totally get it, man. But like I said, I just wanted to bring that up because it is. I see I got a comment up here. Nelson says Dindy's parents both went to OU. They met there. He's an OU lock. So that's where we are in that sense, man. But Anthony, as always, I appreciate it.
Honestly, for me, my prediction is Texas A&M because of Jimbo.
All right.
Honestly, I think because of Jimbo Fisher being of the coaching tree that he comes from in Bobby Bowden, which Bobby technically was a defensive minded coach. I understand.
Well, I think Jimbo was more than Nick. Jimbo was probably more than Nick. He was with Nick Saban for a while. I know he was there when Bobby was there. He was the coach kind of in waiting. But remember, he was with Nick Saban at LSU. He was with Nick Saban at the Dolphins and so forth. So, and then he kind of broke off after that.
Yeah. Thank you for answering my call. And like I said, I understand this kid is choosing the based on the future of the program moving to the SEC, that they're going to change their philosophy in terms of how they recruit. But being that they're in the Big 12 right now, in my head, it doesn't make any sense, is what I'm saying.
I got you. All right. The young man is coming on, Anthony. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Stay tuned, and we'll be out there, man. Thanks a lot, Anthony. Great call. All right. I'm going to close the phone line real quick. We're going to go to take this. I think they're about to talk about this young man. So let me go ahead and get this deal up here right now and get it popping for you cats, man. All right, we still got the poll open. We ready to rock and roll. We ready to see what the deal is, man. Hopefully they got this stuff going on. Hopefully YouTube don't ban me for these little commercials that's popping up. But we want to see what it is today. Let me see if I can open up. I'm trying to wait till the sound comes on so I can see what they have to say. But anyhow, yeah, man, that was a great call by him. Let me see if I can pop some more questions up here while we're waiting, because it's very interesting to find out how this deal is going to work. Oklahoma, like I said, they ain't playing too much defense. I mean, they playing some, but it ain't killer. You know what I mean? I guess their philosophy is, hey, as long as we score one more point than you do, we win the ball game. You know what I mean? And somebody put in there, did you see the SEC scores this weekend? I definitely did, man. It was all over the place, bro. So, I mean, it was a great game between Ole Miss and Arkansas. I mean, that was an excellent game. It was a great weekend for sports in general. But I'm excited to see how this goes real quick, man. I hate these things. You're waiting on somebody else on their time schedule. It's 5:01. They said 5 o'clock. It means 5 o'clock. That's what my opinion. Let's go. Need more votes in the chat, man. We only got 18. We got 23 votes in total. Come on, let's get more than that. All right, here we go. He's coming up right now.
Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy, 5-star defensive lineman from Lakeland High School in Florida. The 6'4", 280-pounder is a 5-star, checks in as a 10th rated player overall in the class of 2022 on 24/7 Sports Composite Rankings. Hey, he's a top 10 player in the country for a reason. He's one of the most versatile defensive linemen in the country. You can line him up anywhere on the defensive line, and he's impossible to block one-on-one, and he has a perfect combination of size and speed, also has very strong hands and very good footwork. And as a sophomore, he racked up 29.5 tackles for loss, had 11.5 sacks, playing against the best competition in the state of Florida. Dindy is going to be a guy, when he gets to that next level next year, he's going to have a very good chance to make an instant impact as a true freshman. He's down to 2. It's either Oklahoma or Texas A&M. And my NFL comparison for Dindy is the Buffalo Bills, Ed Oliver.
Both of his parents went to OU. His father works at College Station. So where is Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy going to go? A&M or OU? I'm Chris Hassel. We are about to find out live here on CBS Sports HQ. Brownlow-Dindy, this is the composite ranking for him, bringing in all the sites and all the rankings. And overall, he is number 10 in the class of 22. But we think even more highly of him at 24/7 Sports. We rank him as the number 3 overall player in the class of 22 and the number 1 defensive lineman in that class. So without further ado, I want to take you out to Lakeland, Florida, and welcome in the man of the hour, Gabriel, with his parents. You'll also see his 2 brothers, Trey and Terrence. His sister is watching as well. Gabriel, what's going through your mind right now? Huge moment for you.
It's a bit of a relief being able to seeing that we're coming towards the end of the recruitment, and it's been a journey. I mean, I've enjoyed every last single bit of it, being able to share it with some friends and some family, and I've enjoyed every last bit of it.
What makes you the best defensive lineman in the class, according to 24/7 Sports?
I like to be explosive, and I like to come off the ball, and I have a very good, strong passion for the game, and I play with every bit I have.
I want to know how you're doing, though. You had hand surgery a couple weeks ago, right? Are you going to be able to play at all the rest of this high school season?
We're trying to aim for like 4th round of the playoffs. And it's a long injury. I tore a tendon in my finger, and it kind of shot down to my palm, so they had to go get that taken care of. And it says a 3-month recovery time, but we're trying to aim towards 4th round, 3rd round, maybe a championship. That's where I'm hoping that we get there.
Yeah, you got a lot of faith in your teammates for sure. If you're planning on coming back for that late stage in the playoffs, maybe we'll see you in the Under Armour All-American game as well. Interesting background, because both of your parents graduated from Oklahoma. Dad works in College Station. I mean, it feels like you could be right at home in either one of those programs.
Yes, sir. Exactly. During this process, me and my parents, they've never forced me to go anywhere, and I'm making all these decisions when it comes to the colleges, mainly by myself. But it's a group effort, but it comes down to what I think about the college.
So what are the things that you're weighing? I mean, I know there's a lot of different things, but if you could just put 1 or 2, we know one of them is, the football program and how you feel about the coaches, but what is really going to win you over?
Just the relationships we built over time, and just see how we connect with one another, because I am going to have to be there for 4 years, so I don't want to be somewhere where I don't like anybody. So that's played a big part during this recruitment.
All right. Well, I'm sure you made the right decision. We're going to come back to you for that decision in just a moment. Hang tight. We want to bring in a couple of our experts as well and let people know how this is going to change things in the recruiting rankings as you look at.
I want y'all to listen to those guys.
Looking at Texas A&M right now.
I want you to listen real carefully to what these analysts say. I'm going to put it up and let it play a little bit. Again, if you want to vote, Josh, there you go. You fixed it. Josh Oakley, you fixed it. Appreciate it. All right, we're going to bring these. I'm going to just put this back on and see. It's very interesting. Also, we got 24 votes in total. Come on, man. We got 131 people in the chat. Should be at least 131 votes. Just type it in.
Texas A&M, if they get them, they'd move from number 12 overall to number 8 overall. So for more on that, we want to bring in a couple of our experts from 24/7 Sports, Steve Wiltfong and Andrew Ivins. Steve, we've got him rated higher than some of the other sites out there. I know the composite is number 10 overall. We have him number 3 overall in the class. Why do we like him even more?
Well, if he stuck Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy in the NFL Combine next year, he would be one of the best testers out there. He's just one of the more athletic players in the country at any position on the high school football level. He's big, he's explosive, he's a powerful, long athlete. That's a very flexible player at the point of attack. Both of these schools recruited him as a defensive end, but he's a guy on third down. You could move inside and get a mismatch on those guards. You can put them all over and get a pass rush presence across the front. And in addition to all those physical traits and unique athleticism, the sub 4.7 40-yard dash at 280 pounds and a ridiculous shuttle time, he's also a tremendous leader, a spiritual kid that checks every box off the field as well.
Just to follow up what Steve's saying, what I also like about Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy is the fact that he's been training mixed martial arts as a kid. I think dad had him in a gym, and we see that translate over to the football. You know, he's got really super fast hands. So in addition to that explosiveness and the ability to crash gaps, flush out the pocket, just with that natural explosion, you know, he's got those hands, so he's got some pass rushing moves. I mean, that's what we really like about him. You know, and look where football is these days. You're trying to get after the quarterback. You want to, you know, help your DBs out. And I think Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy is going to make someone's pass rush much better pretty early on in his career.
MMA background, also won a state championship in the discus as well. Steve, it's between Oklahoma and Texas A&M. They're very close in the rankings. In fact, you know, Oklahoma's going to jump Texas A&M, and they'll be 8-9 if he indeed chooses Oklahoma. Who needs him more right now? I mean, obviously we watched the Red River shootout, and it was a shootout, those two teams going up and down the field.
Well, I look at both of these programs, and I have them both on the cusp of winning a national championship. And Oklahoma's certainly in that hunt this year. They just recruited, in my opinion, their best defensive class under Lincoln Riley last year. And with the chance to follow up with a guy like Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy and some of the other guys they still have on the board in 2022 would be massive. But Texas A&M, they've had some injuries this year.
Oh, Lord, Florida State, ranked number 10. Jesus.
This season, but they're a program that's in position to quickly bounce back next year and play for all the marbles. And a guy like Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy would be huge for them with some of the guys that they could lose up front following the season. So both guys really need them to get where they're trying to go, that extra 1 or 2 wins to win a national championship.
I'm going to go with Oklahoma. Look, you know, everyone talks about Oklahoma's offense. We're trying to see what they can do on the defensive side of the ball. It's gotten better in Lincoln or in Norman recently under Lincoln Riley. Last year, the Sooners signed 4 blue chip defensive linemen. You know, Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy, if he were to pick Oklahoma, would be the highest ranked defensive signee in the Lincoln Riley era. For the Sooners. So I think they need him. Remember, they're going to the SEC here in the near future. You saw what Texas A&M did against Alabama. They won that battle in the trenches. You know, they made it a long night for Bryce Young. So to me, I think Oklahoma absolutely needs an interior pass rusher like this. And we'll see what happens. But I think it'd be a huge win for the Sooners. And obviously it would for Texas A&M as well.
Andrew.
Guys, hit that subscribe button, 153 in the chat. Hit the like button. Let's get the algorithm jumping. Also, I did his WRE film. You can check it out on the channel right after this.
2 hats, they're ready to go. One of them a flat bill. One of them kind of curved a little bit. Can we read anything into that? I don't know. We're just going to hear it from the horse's mouth when we come back. Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy going to make his choice.
All right, while they on commercial, that's cool. Look, check it out real quick, man. I did his video already. Broke it down, dropped it today at 10 o'clock. You guys make sure you check it out. We break down this stuff. Like I said, he's a very explosive. He's aggressive. He does all that. Well, I even got the cheerleaders. Look, I got the cheerleaders over here for me. Where they at? Right here. Look at them cheerleaders, baby. Go get it for Coach. Get that cheerleader for Coach. But anyway, the revolution starts now. I like it. But anyhow, real quick, man, he's explosive. He has great hands, right? He's off the ball. I think he'd be an excellent 3 technique if you ask me. 6'3". I don't think he tops out on the speed side, but he's so quick and so explosive. so explosive off the ball. He'll give guards nothing but problems, man. So I think personally he'll be a death-defying 3 technique. Now, if he goes to a 3-4 defense, he'll be a great 5 technique. But again, if he can get into a 4-3 and become that Donaldson, I'm telling you, man, it'd be a killer, bro. He'll be a killer, man. So anyway, the only con I had of him, and again, this is based off of his his sophomore film, his 10th grade film, is that he plays a little high. But again, that's all I can see. Apparently, he talked about he had an injury. I guess he got that during this season, and everything else. But here we go. We back on. Coach Hayes, shut up and get to the action.
This class is going to make his commitment known. Our number 3 ranked recruit in the class of 22, Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy, deciding between Oklahoma and A&M. These are the composite rankings. We have him ranked a little bit higher than some of the others, but a consensus top 10 player in the country. Is he going to play inside? Is he going to play outside? He can probably do both. Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy about to make his commitment. So let's do this thing. Go to Lakeland, Florida right now. Gabriel with his mom and his dad and his 2 brothers, with his sister watching remotely as well. Take all the time you want and have fun. Good luck.
Yes, sir. I'd first off like to thank the people that have recruited me during this whole process. And I mean, they're taking time out of their time. And it's just, I've been greatly appreciative of all the time that they have spent with me and getting to know me as a person, and even the relationships I've built, even though I'm not going there. And I really appreciate that. But and all the people that have just been supporting me, my teammates, my friends, and everybody that goes to my church, they've been behind me through this process 100% through the beginning, and I really appreciate that. But I won 2 state championships at Lakeland, and I'm looking forward to getting another one in the University of Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner is where it's at. That's where your parents were. They graduated from Oklahoma. So I guess I don't have to ask you why Oklahoma. What did your parents have to say about their experience in Norman?
They really didn't say much about Oklahoma. They just let me see for myself. I would say they really haven't persuaded me to do anything. I went to go look for myself. I talked to the coaches myself, and I went and I saw that they were the place for me, and the relationships I built were just amazing, and I really enjoyed every last bit of it.
What game gave them the edge over College Station and Texas A&M, where you could have been a little bit closer to your dad?
That's true. The family. I mean, they've treated me like family since the very beginning, since they first started recruiting me, and I've greatly appreciated it. One of the things that happened when we first started recruiting with them, they told me that we're not going to talk about football. We're going to talk about just trying to get to know each other through this process, and I really appreciate that, because knowing what I do as a football player, and it's all about football, and being able to have a casual conversation with somebody and being able just to talk to them besides football, it was that really broke it for me.
You make the commitment known right now, but you had to make the decision sometime before this. When did you finally make that decision that it was going to be Oklahoma?
I'm gonna be honest with you. That was about like 4 days ago. It came down to that close. I do not think anything lightly of A&M. I also formed some great relationships with the coaching staff, and just the support they gave me, and they treated me like family too, and nothing less. And that's just where it's at.
So we're sitting here. It's Tuesday. If you made the decision 4 days ago, and my math is correct, that's Friday that you made the decision. So were you watching that Red River shootout, rooting for Boomer Sooner there, knowing you were going there?
No, kind of. I don't know. Yeah, I was in the process at that time.
What did you think watching that game? I mean, it seems like they might look. Oklahoma's got a lot of talented players. They are a contender once again for a national championship. They could probably use your help, though, on that defensive line, stopping those Texas Longhorns.
Yes, sir. Watching it, I looked at that the rivalry, and I was like, I want to be a part of that. I mean, it seemed like it was fun, and I wanted to go down there and be able to get after it. And so that also helped during this process and being able to choose the school.
I know you took a visit to Norman, Oklahoma, and the campus. You got to see it for yourself, but that wasn't your first trip there. Tell us about your previous experiences in Norman because both of your parents went there.
We took one during the summertime, an unofficial one. We haven't actually. I've been to Norman one other time besides that, and it was when I was like 7 or 6 years old. So I really don't remember it as much. But the past one in the summer, I really just got to see what the town was like and just the facilities, and I liked the way the town was. I mean, they're quiet during the week, and when it's game time, it gets crazy. And so I really enjoyed that when I went there. And the second time we went, I got to see what the game atmosphere was like, and it was a great atmosphere, and they really love their fans and their players, and I really enjoyed that.
I'm sure you spoke with some current players, maybe even some former players. Who have you hit it off with there?
I also hit up with my former teammate Kendall Dennis. Played a year with him, and we got into the third round of the playoffs. But I've always kept in contact with him during this process.
Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy is going to Oklahoma. We heard from Andrew Ivins, one of our expert reporters who's been following you for years. He says that you're a beast on the field because of some of the stuff you're doing off the field in training in MMA. What kind of background do you have in that, and how has that helped you on the field?
It's helped me a lot. Starting off as a freshman, I mean, I didn't know much, but one thing I did have going for me was the speedy hands with the MMA. It's definitely helped me during this football. Just learning the movements, and when somebody puts their hands up, it's just a natural thing to like slap them down because of all the MMA training that I've learned. So that's definitely been a big part in my football career.
What is the absolute number one thing that you're looking forward to now that you're a Sooner?
Just the game, Texas game, and just all the rivalries they have, and being able to contend for a championship.
Gabriel Brownlow-Dindy, thank you so much, and congratulations on making your commitment to Oklahoma. I'm sure they're ecstatic. I know your family is very proud of you, so thanks again and congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Big shout out, man, to this young man out of Lakeland, Florida, going to Oklahoma. I wanted to play it so you guys can hear it. I'm going to open up. Coach about to knock himself out. Boy, I got them quick hands. Boy, wow. Look at that. All that. Never even hit the microphone. Going all around the microphone. Boy, look at that. Quick hands, baby. Anyway, hey, we having fun with it. Cut the confetti, y'all. We had a good time with it. Let me go back to the other main screen. We opening up the phone lines. Y'all can jump on in there. Let me get CBS off here before they bam my station around here. Let me see if I can put something else up. Let me play the video again, I guess, so I don't get in trouble. But they be trying to get your boy, man. But anyhow, I got all type of stuff up there. Hey, in Footballville, don't think I forgot about you, Streeter. Don't think I forgot about you, Streeter. Huh? Don't think I forgot about you, Streeter. Talking that stuff. Talking about my mama. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that thing. You know, we go back and forth with your mama jokes, so don't be nothing real serious. A63. I hope this A63 came, because I definitely got something to ask to tell him. Call or talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I got you. You got to speak up just a little bit more.
Can you hear me now?
Got you. Talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from.
My name is Ernie. I'm from Lakeland.
All right. What's going on, Ernie, man? I think you messaged me or something earlier saying that are you the guy who knew this young man or knows this young man?
Yes, I know him personally.
Awesome.
And that's why I was trying to tell you before, I don't really want to give you my name or where I'm at because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to compromise nothing.
Got you. I understand.
But I actually coach out at Lakeland.
Okay, good, man. So you've been around. I've actually played against you guys 2 years in a row, man. I was at Norland, and that's when they had the Chris Rainey and the Pouncey twins, Ahmad Black, and yeah, we played tough, man. Yeah.
But because I heard I'm watching your show right now on my TV as you're speaking. You had said something you don't really know about his speed.
No, not his speed. Never said that.
Oh, well, I'm just saying you do know this young man runs track too.
I believe that. I never said. Only thing I said maybe I said I don't know what happened to his 11th grade film. If he got hurt or something, I didn't never say anything about his speed. I already said he's explosive. He can run. No, never about his speed.
I can tell you this because my first year at Lakeland was last year, his 11th grade year, and to me personally, he was a beast out there. It's like you had to either double team or triple team this young man to stop him from getting in that backfield.
Oh, you know what I think you're talking about? When I was talking about playing defensive end versus 3 technique, and I talked about the overall speed being out there. And the reason I said that, I was talking about because they do so much now with defensive ends technically playing outside linebacker, right? So they try to flip them where very, very good analogy would be Dallas Turner, who played at American Heritage, how they got him at Oklahoma. I mean, they got him at Alabama now, right? He's a stand-up guy. They want to drop him. I'm not... Yeah, I know he could do it, but here's what I want to say. Yeah, but here's what I want to say. See, sometimes we get caught up in the prettiness. Go be the dude that affects the quarterback. Go get that 100 mil, bro. I understand they look pretty. He could drop back. He could do all those things. I guarantee you won't see J.J. Watt out there dropping back because he know where his bread butter. His job is to go get the QB. You don't see Joey Bosa. His job is to go get the quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? So. No, what I'm just trying to say is I want him, and he's 6'3", 280. He's going to get bigger, right? He's going to get just naturally. He's going to get bigger. So why not take that same talent and speed, go against an offensive guard who's less talented, and now you become Errol Donaldson. That's all I'm saying.
No, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, that's maybe what you were talking about when I said speed. I meant in the sense of like trying to cover guys one-on-one, and why put all that on your plate when you can use that speed to just go get the QB and put him on his back. Maybe that's what you were referring to.
I'm gonna say it like this here. Now, I don't know about putting him like you say as a linebacker and him going like 10, 15 yards downfield speed, but as far as in the flats speed, that's a done data.
Oh, he could play. I don't have no question. And let me ask you a question since you're there. Where's the 11th grade film? And it's not just him. I'm just because you won't hear. A lot of players don't put up their 11th. Like once they get the high names, they don't even make 11th grade film. They don't even bother making a senior film. God, Lord, you can't ask for that. But what happened to his 11th grade footage? Where is that footage? Because I would love to have seen that in Brooklyn. Because I want to see his growth.
Honestly, like I say, you're gonna have to go on either his his actual Twitter page or his actual Facebook page, and you're gonna have to just, just scroll up and you'll find it because he put it on his Twitter page.
His 11th grade film is on his. I've been all through it, but I couldn't find it. But I'm saying why they just don't have it on Huddle so people can appreciate it. I'm just asking. I know you don't have all the answers. I'm just talking.
I mean, now honestly, because like I say, yes, I am, involved with varsity, but then again, I'm not involved with varsity. So what they do it up at, what they do it with the varsity, I really, I really have no answer.
I understand. Well, tell Coach Castle I said get them tapes out and stop playing. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all this. One thing I got to say: if you've never been to a Lakeland game, when they come out with that dreadnought, with that black boat and the bell ringing, and the people coming, they had the lights going. Man, it's an awesome atmosphere. I have to say that, man. I've been there, and that cannon. Well, that cannon went off. Look, let me tell you a quick story. We from Miami, right? So we coming from Miami, and I remember them saying, "Hey, coach, man, that cannon pretty loud. You might want to move your girl." And the cheerleaders were down there. We like, man, it's like a gunshot. They're like, man, these girls from Miami, they know all about gunshot. Woo, woo, woo. Man, that first cannon went off. Chris, hey,
Yeah, that's what you thought.
and listen, Chris Rainey took that thing to the house by 80 yards. Bam, hit the gas. Right, that cannon go off. Boom. Hey, all them girls on the tape that hit the deck, boy. They thought somebody was busting at them, man. That's crazy. But anyway, Ernie, thank you, man. I'm gonna take one more call and we're gonna get out of here, man. These are not long shows. We just want to find ways to give these guys some love and check out the WRE video I did on the young man if you haven't already.
All right, appreciate it.
Anytime. Thanks a lot, man. Good luck on y'all season, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Already. All right, man. Appreciate that call. We'll take one more call and we'll get up out of here. Let me see. He committed to Oklahoma already. Yes, he's already committed to Oklahoma. It's in the bag already. So Glenn Salch, if I said that correctly. I hate jacking up people's name. I just found a sign of disrespect, but I try my time. Jason Moore, what time is he expected to commit? Already committed. So that was at 5:25. He did it probably about 7 minutes ago. So you missed it. But if you want, you can rewatch this, rewind this tape, and you'll find it up there, man. But anyway, Coke Dog, you in the building, man. Let's talk about that college fantasy draft right quick while I wait for my next caller. Coke Dog. For those who don't know, Coach Hayes does a college fantasy football league. And the first one, man, we're going to do more. We're going to have fun with it. If you're interested in getting into it, subscribe, man. Check out, man. Let me see. He put what they do, laugh out loud. Hey, we did a lot, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I think I played you. Was it this week? I think I played you, man. You jumped out. I jumped out on you. You came back. I thought you had it. When I looked up, I hit the gas on you. Look at that. He said, bro, I almost had you. I'm telling you, I jumped out big, right? And he came back. And then at the end, I think I pulled it off. My kicker pulled it off, man. But that doggone Jefferson, that Jefferson from Arkansas, boy, I think he almost had 60 points for you, man. Yeah, 165, 180. But anyhow, real quick, like I said, I need one more phone call. I'll cut this off, or not, we can go on out right now. We're already 42 minutes into the deal. I try to make them 30 minutes. I'll take one more call if anybody has it. And other than that, we'll be out of here, man. So I appreciate it. This is the video that's playing right down here. You can check it out right on my app, as well as anything else. Any Oklahoma Boomer Sooners in the building, right? Super excited. Let us know in the chat. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. We'll definitely do more videos like this, man. That's a big this is a big pickup for you guys. Big pickup for you guys. But anyhow, nobody else calling. I'll cut this off and I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate it. I would love to do more. I'm actually doing the video of the young man from West Orange. His WRE is coming out tomorrow. Jalen Gibson from West Orange, the wide receiver. He's got a lot going on. He's predicted to go to Florida, but who knows? Miami was heavy on him at one time. He's got a bunch of schools. So be sure to check that out tomorrow. Video drops. I'm going to start dropping them at 10 o'clock. I used to do 11. I'm going to start dropping them at 10. So when y'all go on your lunch break, you can watch it. Other than that, it is what it is. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all so much for watching. I wish I could do more of these. I try to catch them when I get off work. But if I can't, then I can't. And if I can, I can. So other than that, man, I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate all the help. Oh, Gentry Williams. Yes. I actually did a Gentry Williams video already. I'm going to do an update if his video is up. If they put their highlights up, I can do it. All right. These guys are not doing that stuff. So let's get the highlights. If his highlight is up, I would definitely do it. And he's committing next week as well. I got to see what time based on when I'm at work or not. So I definitely got to check that out, man. All right. Ernest Morgan says, do a WRE on Jalen Glover. All right, I surely will. Also, if you haven't been to CoachHayesFootball.com, check that out as well. Being revamped, it'll be up next week. So check it out, get your thing going, and we make it happen. I appreciate you right here. T-Mac says, you're doing good, Coach. I appreciate it. Anyway, we out of here. He said, my bad, he committed early. It don't matter if they committed or not. We do WREs regardless. Anyway, we out of here. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, and peace.